Hi, I'm Bharat, your host. Today in this video we'll practice listening section for multiple choice, choose multiple answers. In my last video we practiced multiple choice, choose single answer, and in this video we are going to practice multiple choice, choose multiple answers for your listening section. This is again very important question type for your PD exam to score really high 79 plus in your PD exam. So guys, here you will know that how you should practice at your home before taking the real exam. So be with me till the end of the video. We'll discuss all the questions with explanations and answers, how you should give the answers for this particular question type in your real PT exam. Like, share, subscribe my channel Bharat Bhushan for more PT videos and click on bell icon for more PT updates. Guys, I'm prepared more than 50 videos related to PT exam. So you can go and watch all those videos to score really high 79 plus in your PT exam, and especially for 2 mock tests which I already prepared. You can practice the entire PT exam at your home with real scenarios as per your PT exam. Alright, so this is the first question, guys, here. So you can just walk through this question and try to understand that what exactly this question is about. Alright, then you give your answer after listening the audio. So guys, you can just enlarge your screen because the text is quite small here, but you can enlarge your screen and you can see the text here. Alright, the main question is the what purpose of this talk is to. So you do not go to the options first before listening the audio. First listen the audio and keep in your mind this question, that what is the purpose of this talk is to. Alright, so then you choose the answer, and trust me, you will get the right answer if you follow this technique. And still you have confusion, you can just first remove the wrong answers as per your understanding and then choose the right answer. Alright, so this is the way you should answer this question. Alright, so listen carefully, make your notes, and then give your answer. So I'm going to play the audio.
If you think about light bulbs, they're an enormous infrastructure. They're in every building in the world, more or less. They have kind of a privileged position above us, around us. They can see, if you think about it, most parts of any room. The kind of key was to say, well, what if we consider a light bulb not to be a light bulb, but actually to be a digital projector? It just happens to be really low resolution. In fact, it's a 1 by 1 pixel digital projector. You turn on the wall switch and a giant pixel comes out and paints your room. Okay, well, that's ludicrous, but what if you put a higher resolution projector inside that same familiar glass bulb? Well, now you have a device that can illuminate. If you turn on all the pixels the same color, you still have a light bulb in the usual sense. But if you turn on the pixels different amounts and different colors, then you're kind of projecting information out into the world. And if at the same time that you're doing that, you put a little tiny camera inside the bulb, then not only is information flowing out of the glass, but you're collecting optical information. So screw one of those into every one of these fixtures, and suddenly you have a means, potentially, to put display and interaction everywhere throughout the world.
Alright, so that's the audio. I hope you listen it carefully and already made your notes. So you can just choose your answer and keep it with you till the end of the video. And at the end of this video, we'll discuss the answer with the explanation. Alright, let's move to the next one. Alright, so again, this is the item number 2. So again, you have to listen carefully. Alright, and you have to listen and see this prompt here, and accordingly you choose your answer. So here we go.
We are led to believe that basically much of eastern North America was heavily cloaked in mature forest that today we covet as old growth, and yet at one time it was the sort of ancestral botanical blanket that covered much of certainly Massachusetts and New England. Certainly one of the first things that happened as increasing waves of colonists arrived was the need to clear the land. And this clearing of the land is something that started really in the form of small subsistence farms. The timber was used for building houses, for building ships, for firewood, for all manner of things. The boulders, the glacial erratic stones that were so much a part of the New England landscape are today sort of what we find in the lattice work of stone walls that one can find practically anywhere in the landscape if it's in a relatively untouched condition. By the early part of the 19th century, it's thought that generally the zenith of clearing had taken place sometime in the 1830s, 1840s, and the trees and the forests were essentially clear-cut to an extent that is almost unbelievable.
All right, so that's the audio. Now move to the next. Alright, so this is the key here. We are going to discuss the answer with the explanation here now. Just to guys, for you, if you don't subscribe my channel Bharat Bhushan, please subscribe for more PTA videos. So this is the transcript of the first item. So this was related to light bulbs. Alright, so you can just check out here this transcript. I'm not going to walk through this transcript for you guys. You just quick check out here. Alright, so now we can check out the answer for this particular item. Okay, so the answer, first option was first you have checked the question here. The purpose of the talk is to, okay, we are talking about the purpose. Then first option is incorrect. Suggest way to make indoor lighting more economical, because the speaker talks about listeners to think about light bulbs and what will be done with them, but does not discuss this in terms of money. The second option is correct. Illustrate how an everyday object could inspire new technology, because it was discussing about it, that the projector, the illumination of the objects like that. So it has discussed in that, so that's why this is the answer. Third option is incorrect. Persuade listener to participate in scientific today. There is no related to participation, because the speaker does not mention a specific study. And third option is incorrect. Describe an artistic exhibition using familiar item, because art galleries, museum and exhibition are not discussed here. And the last option is correct. Encourage listener to think creativity about mundane items, because the speaker talks about the bulb, how you can use that bulb for creativity items, like you can just put the camera inside the bulb, that projector will be there, the projector illuminates the lights, and that the camera will exhibit that to outer world. So that kind of explanation was there, so that's why it is correct here. Okay, now moving to the item number 2. So this is the transcript here. You can just go through it quickly. So it's talking about North America, Eastern North America forest. So what is the condition of the forest now? So that has been discussed here. What are the purposes? That's why the things have been changed with those forests. Alright, so it's discussed with the time as well, 1830s, 40s. All right, so that is the somehow the topic is. And now you can just check out the answers. So question A was what happened as a result of the arrival of colonists. When colonists came to that particular area, what happened exactly? So first option is correct. Huge area was deforested because new colonies has to be established over there. That is already mentioned in the audio. Second option is incorrect. Old farming method were abandoned. It's not talking about the farming methods, right? So that is incorrect. Then third option is large expenses were planted with a new species. So that is also not mentioned in the recording. And fourth option is also incorrect. Stone quarries were depleted, so the speaker does not mention that also. And the last option is correct. Section of land were delimited with stones. That is already mentioned there. Speaker says that the glacier erected stones that were so much a part of the New England landscape are today sort of what can be found in the lactic work of stone walls that one can find practically everywhere in the landscape. This implies that stones were used to delineate section of land. Okay, so these are the answer and explanation why the particular answer is correct and incorrect. Alright, so thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe my channel Bharat Bhushan for more PT videos. So follow the link given in the description for related videos for this listening section. I hope you like the video. If you like it, please share with your friends so that they can also practice the PTA questions here for listening section and they can also be benefited. Thank you.